Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, 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 Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, and honors and salutations to you, Akim, out there that's laboring in the truth and sincerity without wavering. And as you see, there's a lot happening. Just stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. And this is going, it's a few scriptures that I wrote down that I wanted to bring out, just dealing with this sit down in particular, because sometimes what happens, it happens from time to time, brothers, go above and beyond what they need to go, and it's truth. Hey, the scriptures say, study to be quiet, in other words, you don't want to sit there. You want to walk like the scriptures say, walk worthy of vocation, but there's a way to go on about it, because why? Them spirits is out there, man. And so brothers, that's why we always do videos such as this. I mean, we prophesy, we go into breakdowns, going to the laws, hey, the whole spill. All right, the whole roll. We're gonna give you the whole roll. And the thing is, when it says eat, meaning you digest it, meaning you get to understand it. So it's things that brothers, sometimes it blows my mind away, because I be figuring that brothers are on a higher level than some of the stuff that they do, but we in the flesh, brothers are still young, so there's things that brothers do, that they don't probably mean per se or whatever. They're sincere in what they're doing, but they just, from not having the experience. Yeah, definitely every brother is catching hell. That's right. All right, hey, double honors to any apostles or elders or bishops or brothers out there. Shalom to all you Akim out there that's out there in the comment board that watch the shows. All right, that are for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the sincere Akim. And that's, again, these shows that we do it for sincere Akim. So now I want to just start off and this is a scripture that we bring out a lot. I bring the scripture out a lot. The scripture's always been in my mind from first coming in. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and 6. It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. See, the time, we're going to have our time. Our time is coming now. Why you think we catching all this hell? We ain't catching all this hell just for the sake to be catching hell and then to just that be the end of everything. No, we're coming through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, all right. Hey, call out Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. As the sister said, for the edification, hey, it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The main thing is to receive it and to get it. And I'm highlighting that because that's the key thing that brothers got to remember. Go into edification, and we're gonna hit on that. But our time is coming. But we just got to go through what we go through. We got to humble ourselves. No need for nobody, brothers being high-minded. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if we're going to make it. I mean, yeah, scripture say many are called, but the chosen are few. So, there's a lot of people that's going to come into this thing that are not part of the elect. So we're hoping to be of the elect. But there's things that you got to do, which to make it simple, you follow what you see the heads do. The head elder apostles, all right? The bishops, the elders, and your camp leaders. You follow the righteous example, which we're all supposed to be of the same mind and setting forth the right examples. Okay, so it says, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you, which again, like I said, brothers, Apostle Ronald did a show a few days back, I guess addressing a comment, one of the brothers, yeah, brothers are catching hell. And sometimes some brothers act like they think that they're the only one that's going through that. And that's normal. Hell, at one point, even Elijah thought he was the only prophet, And the Most High, in Romans was 11:7, the Most High said, look, don't you know I already got 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to Baal? So yeah, okay, that's normal to feel that way, but Thessalonians, it tells you that knowing that the same tribulation is accomplishing your brethren throughout the world. So brothers all throughout the globe is going through the same. We all going through the hell. I mean, some brothers' hell might be different than another, but it's somebody going through the same thing you're going through, but that's part of it. That's the conditioning. You see what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, as you're going through these things, the Chicago brothers, they always had this term DTM, right, from years ago, which means doing too much, all right? You don't want to be doing too much. You definitely don't want to be doing too little, Because remember, and this is something that I picked up from the Apostle Gabar years ago, the key to this truth is balance. All right, it's balance. And the scripture that comes to the mind is Ecclesiastes, I think it's the 7th chapter, be not wicked over much and be not righteous over much. Because the key thing is balance. You want to make sure that you have a proper balance in this truth. Like, you know, that you ain't doing too much, or you know, and definitely not doing too less, okay? But now it says, verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right, so you got Satan going out there. And how does Satan come? Satan don't come in no damn Halloween costume suit, you know, with a pitchfork and Satan come at you through your mind. All right, just like how he came at Yahweh Shai, through negative thoughts, through thoughts to sit there and make you, you know, hey, Ka'Allah Yahweh Bashim Shai, 444. Okay, like the elder brother Yahshua Wamba said, that's, you see them certain spiritual numbers, and yeah, 4 does represent mercy. All right, and the Lord is having mercy on us, man. That's why we got this knowledge. But we got to make sure, like the scriptures said, we brought it out Saturday, we walk worthy of the vocation, that calling, the job that the Most High gave us to do. You want to make sure that you do the job right. So that's why the scriptures speak about examining yourself. We all got to check ourselves daily, because it's easy to go off and Satan will put them thoughts in your mind. Sometimes some guys don't even realize that they're going off. All right. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So that's the key thing. All right. Satan don't take no breaks, man. Satan don't say, all right, you know, I'm going to take the night off or whatever. It don't work that way. So we're constantly attacked. We're constantly going through things, you know. So I'm saying all that to say this. Brothers, be mindful while you in this faith. Be mindful of the things that you, especially when you're doing videos. I mean, the Most High, the scriptures say, use not your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness. Not saying brothers are being malicious or wicked or evil, but you do got to make sure that you're not, you know, not taking advantage of the fact, because you've been called into this grace and we got to walk gracefully. So the fact that brothers are able to, the Lord gave you the word, you doing videos, we got to make sure that everything is done decently and ordered. All right, because you got brothers that are doing, and this happens every now and then. I don't know why, but you know, that's that spirit, that's Satan. You got brothers that's trying to go too damn deep sometimes, man, or trying to, you know, go into things that they shouldn't even be worried about. You know, like one of the things that's, you know, a lot of brothers been sending me, and I seen a brother did a video on it, which really, you know, that video shouldn't have been done. But brothers talking about the 10 Commandments, the tablets were written, it was a blue sapphire stone or all this and that. And my thing is, one, what the hell does that have to do with anything, or what color the stone was on the tablets? And that's really more so a speculation. And then a lot of the information that comes from the damn Talmud. All right, in which brothers don't get involved in that shit, man. That's not the scriptures, man. All right, that's what them rats use, man. So you can't take stuff from there, although they might say some things that could be true, and there could be some truth to it, but for what? All right, so, and then you got brothers that's, you know, going into, you know, not just that situation, but you got other brothers going into a whole bunch of different things, man. Look, man, it ain't about trying to be so deep or whatever. This truth is simple, man. It's simple. All right, and the best way to do is, look, if you don't see the apostles or elders going into some new stuff or whatever, then don't touch it. And if the spirit's on you now, not trying to quench no brother's spirit, because yeah, brothers, you know, the spirit have revealed things to brothers. But if you think you got a real revelation, something that's it's better that you check in. All right, go through the proper channels and make sure that it's because the scriptures say let everything be done decently and in order. So there's an order. So, you know, brothers that's doing all that stuff, stop that shit, man. Stop going in, what color was the stones and it's, stop that, man. That's off, man. That's off. We're not in the time for it. All the stuff that's going on, and there's tons of things to speak on. So it's not that you're running out of, you know, anything to go into, any lessons or whatever. But look, folks, stay focused, man. The Lord is coming back, man. And the thing is, something minute like that could turn into a big thing. You see? So now, I'm gonna start in the Apocrypha. Like I said, I'm just gonna hit a few scriptures on this, and then wherever the Spirit take it from there, you know. Just want to bring it home. This is we're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus chapter, the 3rd chapter. And start at the 21st verse. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3. Well, I'll start at 20. I'll start at 19 though. I mean, I'm gonna start at 18. All right, Salakia, brothers. I'm gonna start at 17. I mean, this is a bad chapter, man. I'm gonna start at 17. Salakia, bear with me. All right, but this just goes deep and it makes the point. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 17 says, "My son, go on with thy business in meekness." That links up with Thessalonians. Study to be quiet. See, because that's a lot of times you got a lot of brothers that come into this truth, and you know, every brother got different spirits. We're not gonna be fucking clones of each other, of course, but you got to have rule over your spirit. The scripture speaking about ruling over your spirit. You got to know when you went too far, when you did. You know what I'm saying? And you got to acknowledge when your offenses. That's what the Most High says, man. You know, because we all go through these things, man. But you got brothers that do things almost like they're looking for vainglory and everything, you know? Yeah, Psalms 119, 130. The entrance of thy word giveth light and giveth understanding unto the simple. And the one acronym that sticks out reading that is KISS. All right? Which means what? Keep it simple, stupid. Not that a brother's stupid, but keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, man. All right? But now it says, so should I be beloved of him that is approved. Okay? It said, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself. Because sometimes brothers that have been around for a while, sometimes they get puffed up, you know, because naturally, if you know, the longer you in this truth, you're going to increase in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But sometimes guys let that get to their head, and you got to fight. That's a demon. You know, oh man, you don't need the elders, or you know, the elders ain't break this down, you know, or which there's maybe some stuff that but the thing is a proper channel. All right, and that's how you know when it's the spirit, because it's not like you don't have no way to get in touch with any head brothers or whatever to verify something, you know. Yeah, that's exactly. Pastor said, yeah, don't be too deep, be one deep. You should say that all the time. You know, he said, don't get too deep, just go one deep. You get too deep, you drown. All right. And his brothers, we all at certain times get guilty of it, because why? This knowledge is juicy, so to speak. All right, you get all into it, but you got to pump your brakes on certain things, man. So it says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself. So the more you in this truth, you got to become more humble. All right, and that's what we just read in Peter's, right? It says, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. All right, it says, many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. So that's why the humility is very important, man. It's not about a status. All right, although the ranking file, or however you want to say it, the ranking order is for order, because you got to have order. All right, but it says, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. It says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee. You see? So there's certain things, just using that as an example, because that's one of the examples lately, and I've been hearing other brothers say other different things, you know, going into, which is good, that brothers are searching and seeking things out. But yeah, 1 Peter 2:2, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. The milk of the word, okay? And remember, you got to be taught. So this word was already taught. You know, it's not like you don't have elders or apostles or camp leaders or whoever to get in touch with. So you got to check in before you start doing these things, man, because what happens is, you know, you have some brothers, not every brother has a thinking mind. Exactly. Keep it simple. All right. Not every brother has a thinking mind. So you got some brothers who may be weaker in the faith. The scriptures speak about that, you know, and you don't want to be guilty for getting that brother scrambled up just because you had an epiphany of something that really has nothing to do with nothing, man. All right. We're really supposed to be seeking out the things for our salvation. Okay. What color sandals, like one of the apostles said, whatever color sandals Moses had out, we'll find, which if that's important to you, we'll find all that out in the kingdom, man. That has nothing to do with what's going on, man. All right, we in a time, look what this devil's doing. Look at all the different, they're pushing, you know, which head elder Apostle Tar been bringing out about the MOTB. They pushing it, man. And I won't say it's fucked up, but sometimes you get the urge, you want to do a video on it, but you know that they're going to scrap the channel. But really, it's already out there. We know that it's out there. So there's so much stuff happening out there. You don't got to go recreate things. And sometimes don't go too deep. You listen to a lot of these Edomite scholars and everything. They're carnal. They're not spiritual. So they're sitting there because they're trying to prove the validity of the Bible, right? Because they in their mind, they don't believe, they trying to find a way to prove that the Most High don't exist. So they get cut every time. When they go, all these archaeologists and everything, they're going out trying to dig up places that are pinpointed in the map of the Bible according to the scriptures, man. All right, where the scriptures say that this city was and this town, such and so forth. All right, so they do a lot of different digging and a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a lot of bones in what they say, man, because they're not the prophets or the men of the Lord, so you can't be really dealing with them, man. All right, and then tell you that's right, Hebrews 5:14. I knew a brother's gonna put that up there eventually. Yeah, so you got to be careful because you don't want to lay a stumbling block before your neighbor. All right, so now, a matter of fact, let me get this. I'm gonna come back to that because there's a lot more there. Was it Deuteronomy 29 and 29? Some of these scriptures are scriptures that came on mind, and then the Spirit would confirm me to do it. Is because when I was speaking with one of the apostles, he had quoted some of these scriptures. He quoted a couple of these scriptures, so that let me know that now the Lord want this out. So I'm gonna bring this out so that way brothers be clear and edified and stop going into all this unnecessary things that are of no value, for one, and things that are that really the script, you can't really prove it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the scriptures speak on certain things, but brothers start reaching because you're trying to prove some new type of knowledge or new breakdown or new revelation. All right, when you should have went through the proper channel before, and then the Spirit allow you, hey, then oh, if it's valid, then okay, yeah, you get, hey, yeah, brother, that's right, that's what the scriptures say. Or if not, nah, brother, that ain't what it's saying. This, boom, now you're edified. You understand? So it says Deuteronomy 29 and 29. All right, and it's another old school scripture. It says, the secret things belong unto the Lord our power. So there's things like you might have a brother saying, damn, I wonder what color Leviathan's skin is, or how long does Leviathan actually measure? Is he 144,000 cubits? No, man, come on, man. It said the secret things belong unto the Lord our power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us. So the Lord already revealed unto us the things that we need to know. That's what we got 100% truth. All right, in the kingdom, like the scriptures say, I did a lesson on this a few days ago or whatever, then we'll know everything. All right, we'll know everything. We won't just know in part, we'll know in full. All right, but right now the Lord revealed unto us the things that we need to know for salvation. All right, it said the secret things belong unto the Lord our power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children, that we may do all the words of his law. All right, so now going back to Ecclesiasticus 3 and I'll start at 21 again. It says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. So you got to know, look, if you got one talent, hold on one second, brothers, bear with me.